What's going on, you guys? We're getting ready to start the show. We're going to be talking about all the Zack Snyder posts that took the internet by storm. Super badass. Some Henry Lennox tweets, or Harry Lennox tweets, my bad. MCU, WandaVision talk, because we got the WandaVision watch party tomorrow, which is going to be straight fire. It's going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I'm getting ready to kick this thing off. I think we should just start it. What do you guys think? Let's just do it. Let's do this. There you go, DC Talk with Extended. Yes, let's get this going. What is going on, you guys? Welcome to the Midnight Run. I'm your host, Nicotina, on this fine Wednesday, hour earlier than normal episode of the Midnight Run. And guys, we have a lot of things that we're going to be talking about. I mean, look, we had some amazing posts. Ooh, you're kind of falling apart there, buddy. We have some amazing posts from the man himself, Zack Snyder, featuring not only the Joker, which we're going to show that off too, but Batman as well. And that happened today, and it was so incredibly badass. And guys, if you haven't done so yet, tap on the link in the description below, and you yourself can become a member of the Patreon for the Nicotina Show. Here's a list right here. You got Zebrafet, Nerdy in Many Ways, ACS Universe, Gavin Cooley, Gillis15, Ruben KS Rivera Jr., and DC Talk with Extended. You guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you want to become a member of the Patreon and support the Midnight Run, click on the link down below in the description, and you can be a Patreon for as low as $3. That's it, $3. Price of a hamburger helps you. That same price will help the Nicotina Show grow bigger and bigger and bigger, because, guys, tomorrow we have none other than the WandaVision watch party, which will kick off tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. Pacific time. I'll be joined by Brian, Master of None, Gavin Cooley, Mad Matt Vids, Tyler from Pop Culture Corner, and also Dawson from Nerdy Many Ways will also be there as well, guys. So definitely check that out. It's going to be so much fun, and not to mention the 4 Nerd Show as well. And now the 4 Nerd Show is going to be a little different. So we had a guest in Paul from Heavy Spoilers, and it was going to be fire. But unfortunately, due to scheduling conflicts, we weren't able to work that out. And so we are going to have him on the show on a different day. So what we're going to do is it's just going to be the 4 nerds on the show, and we're going to talk about some pretty cool stuff that we're working on right now, and some stuff that we want to share with you guys, because it's going to be really. Some of you guys already know about some of the stuff we're going to talk about, but overall, though, it's going to be really, really cool. And so I cannot wait till tomorrow, because it's going to be freaking fire. What's up? We got Barcelona B up in here saying, hit that like button, y'all. Exactly. Hit the like button on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button and hit that bell notification button, which is just down here in the corner. And that way you're notified of any new content that my channel puts out. Guys, we're getting close. We're getting very, very, very close to the halfway point. We're trying to get to 1,000. Once I get to 1,000, I can do memberships and more cool stuff. But right now we're about halfway there. Okay, when we hit the halfway mark, I will let you guys know, because we're gonna have a badass party right here. And yeah, Barcy, I am also so hyped for the next WandaVision episode. It's gonna be so fucking badass. I cannot wait to see it. What's up, Tony? I work too much and miss you guys. I know. Well, hey, we gotta work for a living, man. I'm off today. That's why I'm doing it just a little bit earlier today. But normally I'd still be at work right now. We got Andrew Gasali saying this movie is more but this movement is more than just a movie now. It really is. It really is. Alistair! What's up, Kinky? And let's see. We got Landon saying, I've been watching WandaVision. The first and second episodes aren't my favorite, but I like the third and fourth. Yeah, definitely. And that's the thing, too, is that it had kind of a slow start to the show, but now it's building up. But even those first few episodes, what I liked about it is that you had to pay attention to the details to really pull out all those juicy, super sweaty tidbits that were just like, yeah, that this is going to be badass. Like I cannot wait for this show to continue because, I'm just getting such massive House of M vibes from this show. And not to mention, I really think it's going to lead down the road. It's going to lead into like a Secret Empire type story with Hydra Cap when we move into Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think there's a lot of cool things that Kevin Feige is setting up for the MCU. So that is something I'm looking forward to. And I'm glad you're enjoying the show, Landon. Definitely. We got Fear Jason up in the house saying, "Let's go! Fire!" Kicking his finger saying, "It's fire!" Where's my fire? Here it is.
It's fire.
We got Caden Reed saying, "Yo!" Barcelona B saying, "What's up?" Yes, let's get it going. Anthony Beltray, what's up, my man? We got, I know there is so much to talk about. It's going to be so much fun. But let's see here. Who else is here in the chat? We saw Andrew's here in the chat already. Alistair! Batfleck is back. I mean, definitely he's back. I mean, look, we saw the image today, and you know what? I keep talking about the image. Let's just fucking look at the image right now. Okay, so the image that came out today was this one right here, and that was, oh god, it's so badass. And that is Batman in the nightmare future, looking down a hallway, which I believe now. I can't confirm this whatsoever, but to me, I believe that this is the same tunnel that he used to get to when he was coming out of the bunker to use the binoculars. I know R2. I know. But remember R2. This is all speculation, so we can talk about these kind of things. But I think this is the tunnel that he uses to get outside, to use the binoculars to see where the convoy, like how far away they are. So I think this is inside the bunker, which is essentially in the Batcave. That's where I think this takes place, guys. Let me know what you think about this image. I think it's awesome. Do you guys think it takes place in the bunker? Do you think it takes place somewhere else? What do you guys think? And yeah, Gavin, I totally agree with you. Paul is cool. I lost your comment. Yeah, Paul is cool. Paul from Heavy Spoilers. He's such a good guy, dude. He's super cool. And we're gonna have him on the Four Nerds in a few weeks. So let's see. Oh, what's up, AK? WandaVision. Hold on, let me get this Batman image off the screen real quick. Hold on. I'm kind of changing topics here. WandaVision is crazy. And not all normies love it because it's because of it being different. And I think that's what I love about it the most. Yeah, that's what I love about it, is that it's different from the other MCU stuff. But it's like, and I've had no qualm saying this too. I'm an MCU fan. I like the MCU, and I also love DC as well. So being a fan of just being a comic book fan in general, like, this is the perfect time to be a comic book fan. It's kick ass. So let's see who else is here in the chat. Let's go back to the comments here. We got Anthony Strader saying, "What's up, DC? What if that's not Batman? I have no idea what I'm saying, but you still put it out there, so I'll respect that. So another image that was put out was this one here. And this is the one that was the Joker. And this one would really, really lit the internet on fire. I mean, it was so huge when this got put out there. Now, what I love about it so much is that you cannot see his face. You can't see any detail in his body and his face. And the way the lighting looks, it looks as though he even attempted to distort it, maybe, possibly. Yes, he's exiting the Batcave, definitely. But it's still, God, it's such an amazing image. And look, he's wearing rubber gloves, which is just such Joker-esque, and he's got that Joker card. And guys, I mean, let me know what you think about this image as well. Which one did you like better, this one or the Batman image? I don't think I can like one more than the other because they're both just incredible. And they're just new looks at something that we never saw before and that was never around. I mean, this is, in my opinion, this is from the additional photography that was done. And oh God, it's so badass, dude. I cannot wait to see this movie. I really cannot wait. And then I found this image on Twitter where it says the Ayer cut, Snyder cut. I mean, it's just really cool to see the kind of the differences between the two Jokers. From present day to the future. I just thought it was really cool. But we'll wait to see how this actually turns out. But I can't wait to see this movie. And yeah, and the trailer, yes, 2/14. Andrew, you're right. The trailer is going to come out on 2/14. I want the trailer so bad. I know. I can't wait to see the trailer. I swear to God, when I see the trailer, like I've said before, when I see that trailer, I am going to flip the fuck out. I'm going to fucking hug my kids. I'm going to roll on the ground just like Wonder Woman did. I'm going to roll on the ground with them. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be like this. But let's see. But no, I mean, look. But look, I agree, James. Yes, he's exiting the Batcave. I think that this image right here that we saw is him on his way out to go see where the convoy is at. I think this scene will then lead into the nightmare scene, which leads right into the scene right here. God, that scene gives me chills every freaking time. It's such an incredible scene. I love it so much. I love it. I love it so much. I love it. They're not doing Super Bowl. You know what? Because look, and that's actually a topic that I was going to talk about today. Is that we know that there's going to be at least 2 or 3 different trailers dropped by the MCU on Super Bowl Sunday, which is expected. And that's good because it's more content for us. I mean, as a consumer, you're being fed we're basically being spoon-fed content. Like, just give it to me. I mean, that's what they're doing right now, and it's great. God, this hat is like digging into my freaking forehead because the band broke on it. Ugh. Anyway, all right, let's get back to the show. Back to the show. That's awesome. What, me rolling around my son like Wonder Woman? I hope that's what you're talking about. It is pretty cool. I did this yesterday. And that was me moving at like 0 miles an hour. And he was fine. But I can't imagine moving at like 70 miles an hour or more in what she did. Yeah, those kids were like strapped to her body that like they couldn't even like let go of her body. It's crazy. What if it's Nightmare Arkham Asylum? That would be fire. That is fire worthy, Anthony, and you deserve this one right here.
It's fire.
Definitely. Super Bowl trailers are weird though. A lot of money for 30 seconds. Exactly. Well, and it's exposure is what it is. When did you take that video? I took it yesterday because I was helping my brother-in-law move into his new place, and I started playing around, and I was like, "Oh, take me doing this. This is gonna be awesome." So that's when I did it. But wait, he isn't carrying guns in the pic though. Well, okay, let's take a look real quick. So, was he carrying the gun when he came out of the bunker in the first place? Let's take a look. I see a gun, dude. There's a gun. He's packing. He's packing heat. So if he's packing heat in that scene, what does that tell you? You know what I mean? Like he's got a big ass machine gun in that. So maybe that isn't that scene, or maybe he picks up that gun before he exits the door. Like, maybe the gun is sitting by the door. And then he picks it up off the rack and it goes out there. So who knows? I think we'll never know until we actually see the movie on March 18th. That's right. Yeah, that's March 18th. Yeah. But definitely, James, that was definitely a very good observation, though. I mean, that you were on point with that one. He's just laughing at me again. But guys, it's so good to talk to you guys. And so let's get to the topics that we have on hand. So let's see here. Let's go to the topics. And what we're going to do is let's go to, you know what? Screw this. You know what? Let's go to the topics and let's go straight to the topic of the day. Okay. So now we're done with that. So here is topic of the day, and that is Zach responds to criticism that his fandom is toxic. So this is courtesy of, this is from Discussing Film, but it came from the source with Cinema Blend. In that article, he said, in what world does this toxic fandom raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for suicide prevention? how is this a toxic fandom? They've probably achieved more than any other fan base. And those are strong words, but they're speaking the truth. I mean, to be honest with you, it's like, look, I mean, when we did Deck the Hall of Justice, we literally, from that day until about a week later, we had helped to raise $12,000 from Deck the Hall of Justice. $12,000. I mean, it's incredible. So yeah, I mean, this is an incredible fandom, and I'm so happy to be a part of this fandom. I wouldn't want to be a part of any other fandom, but this one right here with you guys, because we are fighting for this. We got what we wanted, and there's more to come, and I just cannot wait to see where the story takes us to. Look at that, Justice League! Ah! Okay, so this is another article. It says Jared Leto's Joker is back, and Zack Snyder is giving the fans a first look. And this article right here will take us right into E.T. So Entertainment Tonight covered this. And this is the image from Zack Snyder. And this is the Twitter post where you see the image. Oh, fuck. Of that one. There's there. Okay. So, no thank. I'm going to subscribe to Entertainment Tonight. Look at all this crap they throw at you. This is so ridiculous. I can't even close that. I can expand it. That's too much. So let's see what they have to say about it. So let's see what a bigger trade has to say about this image. It says, you can almost hear the laughter. Zack Snyder is giving fans a glimpse of Jared Leto's Joker from the director's long-awaited long-awaited original version of Justice League. The director took to Twitter on Tuesday to share a black and white blurry snapshot showing Leto's take of the clown prince of crime holding up a Joker playing card. The filmmaker complimented Leto and Suicide Squad director David Ayer for originating the character, calling it an amazing character you created. Guys, do we really think that Zack is gonna shout out David Ayer, and we're not going to get the Ayer cut? That he's just going to say that, like, hey, good job, David Ayer. Good luck on your cut. I highly doubt you. No, guys, come on. We're going to get the Ayer cut. I mean, that's a no-brainer at this point. So moving on from that, it says, honor to have our worlds collide. I can't wait to see this. There's the image right there. It was first reported in October that Leto had been tapped by HBO Max and Snyder to reprise and resuscitate his portrayal of the Joker in Snyder Cut of Justice League. The Hollywood Reporter said that at the time that Leto would shoot new scenes for the Snyder Cut, which should have never been released. And I think that was another plan by old Walter to try and, sabotage all this, him and Toby. But nonetheless, we found out about it, which I'm excited for. The report also claimed that Ray Fisher and Amber Heard are among the cast returning to the set, alongside none other than Ben Affleck. Batfleck, baby. Making it the second time he's agreed to redon the cape and cowl since quitting as Batman. Did he really quit, though? I mean, come on, guys. Really? Come on! How bringing back the most maligned character from one movie will help course correct the most maligned film in the DC universe, we cannot say, but we're certainly intrigued to see how it plays out. Oh, get the hell out of here. Our thoughts and prayers are to those shooting new scenes with Leto should they decide to go method again. Oh, should he decide to go method again? Yeah, right. Snyder Cut, Zack Snyder's Justice League was originally announced earlier this year, yada, yada, yada. It now appears Snyder is getting cameras back up, not only to complete his own reshoots. No, buddy, you're wrong there. It's additional photography. Joss Whedon directed additional photography for. Okay, they have it backwards now. It's more like to complete his additional photography. Joss Whedon directed reshoots for the theatrical cut, but shoot new material to flesh out a 4-episode event Snyder series. Well, we know now it's not going to be an episodic event, so this is already wrong. As for anyway, so once again, look, it's cool that they're covering it, but they got to get it right. But still, it's cool nonetheless. So another topic I want to talk about, another tweet I want to talk about was this one right here. Now, this is from Harry Lennox, and it says, retweet if you agree that Justice League Snyder Cut. Retweet if you agree. Now, in here it says, Justice League Snyder Cut, and it says Justice League Snyder Cut star says Justice League won't be done, or justice won't be done. Come hell or high water, Harry Lennox is going to see a Martian Manhunter movie through. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And this comes courtesy of Comic Book Movie, and it says Justice League Snyder Cut star says justice won't be done until there is a Martian Manhunter movie. Hell yes. I hope they give me a Martian Manhunter movie with Harry Lennox as Martian Manhunter. That's going to be so fucking badass. I can't wait for that. If that does happen, which I hope it does. This article goes on to say, come hell or high water, Harry Lennox is going to see Martian Manhunter movie through to creation. Speaking with comic.com in support of Zack Snyder Justice League, the Blacklist star jokes that he feels justice won't be done until the fandom also campaigns for a standalone flick featuring John Johns that spins out of the Snyder Cut. And guys, I mean, he's literally telling us, like, please campaign for this, push for this. Let HBO Max, let Warner Media know that we want to see a Martian Manhunter movie with Harry Lennox. I mean, he's asking us to do it. We got to do it, man. I mean, this would be so incredible to see this. I mean, don't you guys think that this would be badass? I mean, I would love to see this. I mean, leave your thoughts in the chat, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I think this would be incredible to see, but you know what? So moving on, it says, all I can say is that full justice won't be done until there's a Martian Manhunter movie. He laughs. Lennox tells us, listen up, fans. They made that Justice League happen. So, yeah, exactly. And we can make that happen as well because we are strong and we are united all the time, or at the time. Sorry, let me blow this up real quick. At the time, we were speaking about how long Lennox's Justice League character will appear in the feature. The actor wouldn't reveal exactly how many scenes he filmed for the director's cut. How many scenes? How many scenes? What does that tell you right there? He filmed multiple scenes. Remember that. Instead, he expressed excitement about the possibility of being in the film for a single second. If I'm in it at all, if I'm in it for 20 seconds or 10, I will be happy because I didn't think I was going to be in it, and I certainly didn't know I was going to be Martian Manhunter until after Zach revealed it. But he always likes to surprise me. Lennox adds, it was the happiest day that I never expected when I found out this was going to happen. I'm looking forward to it whenever it is. If it's the second, I'll be thrilled. And so that's really cool that he say those kind of things, because I mean, it really shows his character and that he's just happy to be a part of it. Yeah, and exactly. Yeah. Definitely need a Martian Manhunter miniseries. That'd be fucking fire right there. More than one, totally. I'd be down to see Martian Manhunter film. I know exactly. Gavin's like, yeah, more than one, totally. Man, it'd be a badass TV series. I totally agree, dude. It would just be so kick ass. They're doing something behind the scenes for sure. I definitely agree. So I definitely agree with you. I agree. So, but no, it would be badass. So what's up, Ghost Who Walks? What's going on, man? Harry Lennox is an absolute incredible actor. He would make a Martian Manhunter movie extremely compelling. I agree. I absolutely agree with you. He would make it completely compelling, dude. It would be incredible. And then this came out. This is kind of a cool tweet that I ran into. It says, retweet if you can't wait for this. It will be awesome. We will see Batfleck and Jared Leto's Joker together for the first time in Zack Snyder's Justice League. So let's take a look at that. And so there's a kind of a redone of the image where he's holding up the card in front of Batman. I mean, I think that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty freaking cool. And Andrew even says, I'm down for the Martian Manhunter movie. Yeah, no, it's badass. Guys, if you haven't done so yet, smash the like button. Just hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification button so you're always notified of any new content my channel puts out. And guys, if you could do me a huge favor, tweet out the link to this show. Let Twitter know, Instagram, Vero, whatever social media you use. Let them know that we are live right now. We're talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League. And later on tonight, we're going to be talking about WandaVision and the MCU and where I think Kevin Feige is going to be taking this story, because it's going to be pretty fucking incredible. If I'm right, if I'm not right, it's still going to be incredible anyway. But I'm just saying, these are just my thoughts. Okay, these aren't facts. These are what ifs. Okay, so now we got through that. Let's see. So that was a cool picture there. And then here's another one. It says Jared Leto's Joker from the Snyder Cut. Some quick edit for today. Jared Leto. Damn, I really love the things that I'm hearing about the new Leto. So this is the image that he put together. This is from Brian Zapp. Let's see if I can pull this up. There it is. And so that's another look at a long-haired Jared Leto as the Joker. I think that looks pretty freaking cool. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, oh man. I'm down for a Martian Manhunter movie. Is Joker in Arkham Asylum in this shot? I don't know where he's at. I don't think that he is in Arkham Asylum, because if Darkseid's taking over the world, there's no reason why Arkham Asylum will still even be functioning at this point. Martian Manhunter backstory is super sad. It really is. But that would make it a very compelling story as well. So this is a really cool image that I want to share with you guys. I thought it was pretty badass. Just another look at the Joker. He's got long hair. It's just done really well. He's got the glove on. Yeah, I think it looks pretty fucking cool. Let's see. Oh, this is from Daniela. So Danny Rivia, or Daniela Cares. The boss heard about our activity tomorrow. Here's this. Activity tomorrow, and gave us his blessing. The world roars tomorrow. That's right, you guys. So tomorrow this goes into effect. The way it works is add hashtag SnyderCut4, then your country of origin as the second hashtag. This is our world. Let's blow this up. So this is our world. The release of Snyder Cut ZSJL worldwide. So the Twitter event happening tomorrow. And look, Zach likes it because he's like, yeah, that's badass. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to do it. It's going to be awesome. There you go. Sorry about that. But yeah, no, it's going to be awesome. So definitely do that. Well, I mean, obviously it's photoshopped, that other picture, but I mean, still, it's still kind of a cool idea of what we could expect to see from Zack Snyder Justice League when we see Jared Leto's Joker. So guys, that in a nutshell, I mean, that's everything I have on the Snyder Cut. I mean, we can go into, kind of speculations now. I mean, look, we got to see two more images. This one here of Batman, and this one here of the Joker. And there's Batman again, and there's Joker again. But still, I think, this is definitely going to happen at the end of the movie. Probably almost like an end credit scene. And it's going to tie everything together, but also it's going to open everything up as well, which is going to be really, really cool. Another thing I want to talk about, guys, really quick, is this right here. Zack Snyder Justice League will be rated R. And that, to me, is a huge freaking win, because we're going to see an R-rated Zack Snyder Justice League, which is how it should have been in the first place. And I'm sure how it was intended to be, because it's going to be rough. It's going to be raw. It's going to be bad fucking ass. And I cannot wait to see it. I'm so glad that's going to get a rated R rating. Plus on HBO Max, you might as well, right? You might as well. So, guys, you know about the WandaVision watch party, and we have this every week. Okay, 11:30 p.m. Pacific time, and we do it on Twitch, and we do pre-show on YouTube, post-show on YouTube. All three shows on Twitch. So if you follow me on Twitch, you can be able to watch all three of those: pre-show, watch party, and post-show. But there's a lot of things that are still kind of happening in the MCU. And I know that I've been talking about these things for a while now, but I still firmly believe that, for one, we haven't seen this guy again. So when this agent went in there, we haven't seen him reanimated into the residence. So it'll be interesting to see what happens to him, unless she booted him out when she saw him, which we still don't know yet. We know that things get reanimated. So sort of like the helicopter drone got turned into like a toy helicopter, but yet it still had the colors of S.W.O.R.D. And the colors, had the emblem of S.W.O.R.D. But the colors, though, I'm not really sure where those colors are coming from. And it could be that those colors are representing Mephisto. So it's interesting to see how this all plays out. HBO rated R is now new news. Yeah, it's now new news, exactly. But we'll see how this plays out with Mephisto. But I still think that he is a major part of this story, and we haven't seen, because I'm pretty sure he's Ralph. He's Agnes's wife or husband, Agnes's husband, and when we've seen plenty of Agnes, but we have not seen any of Ralph. So I think we're definitely going to see more of that, because she's playing a very pivotal character in this series, and I think as it moves on, she's going to get her personality and her what's the word I'm looking for? The reason why she's there is going to become more apparent as the show goes on. So that's kind of where I think this is going to go. I'm really excited to see how episode 5 plays out tomorrow, because it's going to be a lot of fun watching that with you guys all together as well. It's going to be so much fun. So, here's my thing. So we ran into this just the other day. I think I want to say it was today. Maybe even, I'm not sure. Let me move that over here, and you go there, and then this is the one I really wanted. So Elizabeth Olsen, they call her Lizzie. She came out and made a comment. Okay, she came out and made this comment right here. I'm going to pull this up right now. And this is it. I want to see if I can find it. So she came out and made a pretty strong comment to the media. And it was right here. Elizabeth Olsen is really excited for fans to see a major WandaVision cameo that's on par with Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian. You're telling me you're going to compare this scene to Luke Skywalker from The Mandalorian? And unless she doesn't understand how strong of a character, how big of a character Luke Skywalker is, then she doesn't know what she's talking about. But if she does, which I kind of think she does, this is going to be monumental. I mean, this is going to connect a lot of things together. Now, there's a lot of speculation on what this could mean for the MCU. I still believe she's a witch. Yeah, Agnes is a witch. I still believe that we are going to see we're going to get a cameo from Charles Xavier. I still believe so. That Charles Xavier will show up. Now, will it be James McAvoy? I don't know. It could be. Or it could be a new actor that they cast. But however, I think it would be really interesting if it was McAvoy and Michael Fassbender as Magneto. I think that would be incredible if we saw both of them show up. And he enters, and when Magneto enters the bubble and is able to talk to her, or maybe even Xavier is able to telepathically bring him in, and then she recollects memories that she never had before of him. And so where am I going with this? Okay. Where am I going with this? So where am I going with this? Think of it this way. Lizzie is a big fan of Star Wars, so is Paul. Right. Paul Bettany, that is. I'm with the Anthony. Okay. Okay, so here's my thing. Bryan Cranston as Professor X. That'd be awesome. I'd be down for that. Here, you know what? Let me do this for you guys while we're in between segments here. If I can find it. There we go. There. So that way you guys can talk and I can talk as well. So here's where I'm going with this, is that when you look at where this story is inspired from, it's inspired from the House of M. And in the House of M, Charles Xavier is the only one strong enough where he can mentally communicate with her and let her know, Wanda, this is not real. You don't have children. Wanda, put it back together again. fix this world. You need to fix this. Like, he's able to telepathically communicate with her because and it was something that Magneto cannot do. Now, if he were to bring Magneto and mentally link them where he can talk to her, then perhaps that would be a game changer, seeing her father again. But we know that her parents were killed in over in Sokovia. So now the question is, okay, what if? Okay, now guys, I'm using the word what if, so just bear with me here. But what if we come to find out that all the mutants are they're in a separate universe, because we're talking about the multiverse now, right? They're in a separate universe because Wanda put them there. What if the House of M storyline, for the most part, had already played out, but we never saw it? And so the reason why they are on a separate universe in the multiverse is because she uttered the words, "No more mutants." And when that happened, it put all the mutants on one universe and everybody else on the other. And so they could be living in an alternate reality where mutants are living in the world. But now the storyline that we've been watching is the other universe where, where mutants didn't exist. But I think that in the alternate universe, you have humans and mutants, but you don't have the Avengers and all those guys. They don't exist because they all stayed in this universe. She separated them. So what if we're seeing that, right? And by seeing Magneto, by seeing Michael Fassbender as Magneto, she remembers that this happened. Now, obviously, you could argue, well, why didn't we ever see this in the Fox universe, right? I think using Fassbender and McAvoy would be easier to kind of put them back into the fold because you already know them. But let's just say they don't use them. Let's say they use two different actors altogether. You can still work the same story. What's up, Mario L? But you still work the same story. But the difference is that you can have Magneto and Xavier there to help her realize we are in this other universe because you put us there. There were already events that took place on this earth that you don't remember because you changed everything. So think about that, because we know that this is going to open the door to the multiverse. Okay, so what if Doctor Strange is the one who navigates through the multiverse, and he's the one who finds these two, Xavier and Magneto, and he brings them to his universe? Because what's happening is she's opening up the portal to all. She's essentially opening up the multiverse, but what she's doing at the same time is she might destroy the multiverse. So essentially, they're saving themselves as well. And this would allow you to then create an X-Men universe on a separate universe away from what's happening in the regular MCU. So that way you can still have them cross paths and, have crossovers. Let's say when you do like a Secret Wars, they cross over. So I think there's still lots of room for you to kind of play with these two universes. But to me, I still feel like if you're going to have this Luke Skywalker type appearance, that it's going to have to be somebody like Charles Xavier. Now, the argument could be made that the character she's talking about is her brother, Quicksilver. That could be the character that she meets at the end. And that is kind of like that Luke Skywalker scene, because you're like, wow, this is crazy. Like, that's him. But at the same time, we still just don't know. Now, we know that Evan Peters is part of this as well. Now, could he be playing Quicksilver? Possibly. I don't think he would be, because that's not the Quicksilver she knows. Could he be playing Speed? I think so. But he also could be playing an entirely different character altogether. We really don't know where he fits into this. But I still think that if you have an X-Men universe in a separate universe, to me that makes more sense than trying to start the X-Men in this universe. because all of a sudden, what mutants just show up because of the snap and the blip that all of a sudden changes some people's DNA and now they have mutant abilities. I don't know. That could be another route they go down as well. But tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think that we have a chance to see not only Charles Xavier, Professor X, okay, not only this guy right here, but do you think we have a shot at seeing this guy, Magneto? Possibly Fassbender? Possibly played by somebody else? I kind of feel like Fassbender would be a really good choice for this part. And to kind of continue his storyline, and maybe you merge universes, and then all of a sudden you start a whole new universe by them being merged together. I don't know. I'm just kind of going crazy here. But I think that that's something that it should be talked about. I definitely do. Yeah, but look, I mean, Kinky, I get what you're saying. I really do. That Luke Skywalker type stuff is Wolverine. That is it. Everything would be let down. I mean, you can't. If Wolverine shows up, I don't know what he can do. I don't know how he can contact her unless just seeing her alone makes her realize something. Now, it's either Quicksilver or Doctor Strange. But see, I don't think Doctor Strange has a kind of impact that we saw in Luke Skywalker. I think Quicksilver is your first choice. But I think that if you went the route of like an Xavier or Magneto, it opens up the universe to bigger possibilities. It blows everything up because now we're expecting to see Quicksilver. If we see Quicksilver, that's not going to shock. I mean, it's going to shock us to the point where we're going to go, wow, there he is. Wow, he's talking to her again. But it's not going to shock us. It's not going to open. It's not going to leave. It's not going to leave us thinking like, where do we go now? Because essentially, if we see him, if we see Petro he's going to be a manifestation. And yeah, Andrew, I agree. Evan Peters is not a Luke Skywalker reveal. It's not. And neither is the guy from Godzilla who played Quicksilver. If we get Peters as Quicksilver, I feel like Fassbender and James have to be those characters. But see, if she saw Evan Peters Quicksilver, she would know who he is because that wasn't her Quicksilver. And so maybe, okay, because if you follow the House of M, the X-Men and the Avengers, well, I guess it was both of them. They were going to go and they had made the decision to kill her, to kill Wanda Maximoff because she was becoming too powerful and she was putting the universe in jeopardy, right? So what if the reason why Wanda and her brother remained in the original MCU universe is because she wanted them to be separated from the mutants, no more mutants, and separated from her father as well, because he was evil. And he was bad. And so that's why they ended up in a separate universe. So look, this is all speculation. Okay. None of this is fact. This is just me speculating, but I think to me, I love speculating on the fact that we don't know where it's going to go yet. So it's fun to talk about. I do agree that it has to be Aaron Taylor Johnson's Quicksilver than Evan Peters. Yeah, if it's Evan Peters, it won't make any sense. Like, how is she supposed to know who he is? She's like, wait, oh, you're in the Fox movie, right? You're in the Fox movie. No, I mean, no. I don't think it would work, but I could be wrong. We got Ross Shelley here on Twitch. What's up, Ross? Those characters are still under Fox, aren't? Yeah, but Disney owns Fox. Disney owns Fox, so it doesn't matter. They have the rights to all those characters now. I'm mostly a Star Wars fan, but decided to watch WandaVision today. Finished the first episode, and it's pretty interesting. Yeah, if you keep going, it builds and builds and builds as the show goes on. So you're definitely in for a really cool ride. I don't think James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender are not big actors like Mark Hamill. It has to be McClellan and Patrick Stewart. I mean, look, I would be down for both of them. If it was McClellan and Stewart, fuck, sign me up, dude. Like, I am all for that. All for that. For some Patrick Stewart as Professor X.
The Snyder Cut.
And so I'm all down to see that guy. Totally. It's not Toby because Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man, not Disney. Yeah, it wouldn't be Tobey Maguire. That wouldn't make any sense. I mean, believe me, I want to see me some Toby. Okay, you guys know that I'm always a big fan of Tobey Maguire. Excuse me. I want to see me some Toby. Toby. And Andrew, but I want to see them all together. If he shows up at the end of this, it's kind of like, what's he going to do? Fire a web at her? It's just not going to work. Whoever it is, it better live up to the hype. Well, I hope so. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. Oh my god, I forgot Disney owned Fox. My bad. I know. It's all good, Rasha. You're the best. What do you think about Godzilla 1998? Expect the world. What? I don't know. Godzilla 98 is not canon. Oh yeah, it's not. I'd be right. It was. There's a video out there. Yeah. Okay. So look, I think that to me, opening the door for the X-Men is the right choice because it's the one storyline, it's the one team that you haven't expanded upon yet because you haven't had a chance to do so. Okay, now around these dooms just brought up an amazing one right here. He says, "Bro, what if Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart show up?" Boss! Holy cow! If we saw Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman, okay, let's put it this way. If you want a real Luke Skywalker moment, Hugh Jackman would be that guy. If Hugh Jackman showed up with Charles Xavier, holy shit, the internet would break. Kevin Feige would have broken the internet if he managed to get Hugh Jackman to come back and play Wolverine. Everybody knows that everyone loves Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. He's the best. And imagine if you got him back. That's why I always said the one character that can compete with someone like Batman in terms of fans and making money and popularity is Wolverine. And so if you brought back Hugh Jackman with Patrick Stewart, holy shit. People would lose their fucking minds. I know I would. Oh my god, if Magneto, Charles, and Logan show up, holy shit, I would fucking panic. I would run into the streets, I'd grab my kids and roll around the ground. That would be that would be some cheese right there. Holy cow. Damn, around these domes is on point. That's for sure, man. You're on point, but in his yellow costume suit. Boss! That would be like, oh my god! Alistair! I would yell at Alistair all day long. Chris Evans' Human Torch. But I get where you're going with that. I really do. Everyone from X-Men should show up. Yeah, the entire team shows up. Hey, what's up? Storm, Cyclops, shoot with a laser. Dude, the video is fire. Oh, the one with me and my son. This one here. What's up, Rashnan? Thank you for showing up to the show, man. I always love having you, man. Thank you for being here. Man, if I saw Hugh Jackman again, that would destroy. Oh God, that would devastate the Luke. I mean, the Luke scene would still be badass. Don't get me wrong; it would still crush. Okay, but if you showed me Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, I don't care if he's fucking butt naked or if he's wearing a t-shirt and shorts. If he just walks into the room, the internet will fucking break. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, it would just be so huge because nobody would have seen it coming. Nobody. I absolutely love that, Andre. It's so cool. Tell us how your kid felt. Was he giggling? Yes, he was. We actually did it numerous times because he just had fun with it. And while I was doing it, I kept going dun 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 dun. He absolutely loved it. Let's hear it again. Oh, I love my son. The music, I know. Cyclops needs justice. Yes, he does, Gavin. So much so. No Ghost Rider. It's possible, but I mean, it'd be insane. But I don't think he'll show up. I don't. I mean, that's just me though. I see. Now, here's another thing too: is that Deadpool would be cool, but I don't know where he would fit in with this. Like, what he'd almost be there as a comic relief when it needs to, like, not only as closure, but just it needs to help expand it. The music makes that video. I love that one. Nick Cage as Tiger King. Yeah, that'll do it. How would you know Kevin Feige knows his stuff? So here's the thing. Andrew Casali is not at Andrew, not trying to, but it's not him. Oh, anyway, so look, I think that Kevin Feige is going to be on a roll here because, I mean, look, Kevin's looking across the pond, right? And he's saying, what's going on over there? Okay, what's going on? We got Snyder Cut coming. We got new Joker. What's Magneto? We got Batman images, rated R, Justice League. Incredible intro to the movie. Posters galore, nonstop posters. So, in my opinion, if you're Kevin Feige, what do? You bring the big guns. You say, hey, you know what? They're going to bring Zack Snyder Justice League, which is going to be awesome. But you say, we can match that and bring the and bring the pain. Because think about it, man. If and you really got me going now. If they brought back Hugh Jackman and that's the Luke Skywalker reveal, holy shit. And not only Hugh Jackman, but also Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. Woo! That would be out of this world. I pray that happens, because that would just be, holy cow, man. That would just be too much. What if Kevin made a way for the Fox X-Men stayed in the MCU after WandaVision? It's possible that they could merge the universes, but it'd be pretty cool. And for all we know as well, I mean, we may even get Kinky. You just nailed it again. A Berserker scene would be fire. Oh my god! If I saw a Wolverine Berserker Rage scene, that'd be fire.
It's fire.
Let's see. It looks like Rasha is out of here. Okay, I'm going to Twitch now. See y'all there. Okay, yeah, she'll be on Twitch. Thank you for supporting me on Twitch, by the way. And if you guys haven't done so yet, go on to Twitch, find the Nicotina Show. I stream all my episodes on Twitch as well. And also follow me on Twitch, because we do the WandaVision watch party on Thursday nights. And that's going to lead right into Falcon and the Winter Soldier watch party, Loki watch party. So any Marvel or DC series / movie that comes out, we will have a watch party for that movie or series. So definitely stay tuned for that. We will learn more about Spider-Man 3 today, Thursday. Really, Caden? I really hope so. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe, guys, for weekly watch parties. Exactly, guys. Guys, yeah, so many watch parties. I know. I actually want to do more, but I have a wife and kids, so sometimes I do have to be a husband. Wolverine and Quicksilver versus Wanda. That would be very cool. I don't think it'd be versus though, but I think having them there would just be incredible. The only way I watch WandaVision is via Nicotina Watch Party. Thank you, James Lex. God, that's the comment of the day. You right now, that is a comment of the day. That just fills my heart with joy. That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. Okay, so let's see. Let me blow this up. So Andrew Casales, Tom was talking about Toby and anyway. Let's see. So and one last thing that I wanted to kind of bring up too was this one right here. So I'm gonna lose this real quick. And I'll bring you guys back in just a second. So this was another tweet that was put out there. So, and this was by Fandom Wire. I want to say, yeah, by Fandom Wire. And it says here Disney will have two to four trailers during the Super Bowl. And that's going to have Loki, Falcon and Winter Soldier, probably a one for WandaVision, Black Widow. I mean, everything that's coming up, they're going to be coming full force at the Super Bowl with these trailers. So it's like, hey, if you're a comic book fan, you better watch the game because you're going to miss it. Now, of course, obviously, once it airs, it'll be online anyway. So, and I will be doing reactions to that as soon as I get home because I have to work Super Bowl Sunday. This is the first time I have to work that Super Bowl in like, oh God, a number of years. But I will be doing I will be doing reaction shows to all these trailers that night. And I'm going to do a live reaction show Sunday night when I get back so we can all do it together as one. Wanda and Wolverine, that would be extra powerful. Whew. God, that would be so much. James, you are right, and I'll say you were tight. On his brothers, with his brothers on his shoulders. Oh, there we go. Everyone's thanking Katina for the time he set aside to share experience with us. Andre, you are the go. Oh, thank you so much. My God. I mean, I try and do as much as I can to bring the fandom together and to have a good time. Because I mean, to me, doing this is probably the funnest experience I have every single day. Well, I mean, I love playing with my kids and everything, But what I'm saying is, I love being here with you guys. So, and guys, like I said, smash the like button and please hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get ourselves to 1,000. Once we get to 1,000, we will be doing memberships and a whole lot more. And if you haven't done so yet, you guys, the description is down below, or the link is down below in the description. And you can be a patron of the Nicotina Show. These are the current patrons of the show, which is Zeverfett, Nerdy Many Ways, ACS Universe, Gavin Cooley, who's here with us today, Gillis15, Ruben KS Rivera Jr., and DC Talk with Extended, who's still here right now. And these guys are all supporters of the show. You can be a supporter for as low as $3. $3, that's it. Or make a one-time donation. I'll take that as well. And plus, it helps with the show. It helps support the show. And once we get to 1,000, it's going to explode and get even bigger. It's going to be really cool. So, yes. Now, here's another thing, too, that Gavin just pointed out. Gavin is also a patron of the Nicotina Show. And he has great comments. And he's part of the watch party as well. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, I'm in the wrong section. Where'd it go? Okay. 2 to 4 average Eternals. BW. What's BW? Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Loki. What's BW? Black Widow. Duh, no shit. Yeah, so there you go. Eternals. That's one I forgot about. Eternals, Black Widow, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Loki. I mean, that is going to be badass. I mean, we get to see all those. Holy shit, you guys. It's going to be crazy. Nick, the Super Bowl might get delayed. Really? I hope not. Jeez. Thank you, Gavin, and thank you for being a patron on the show. You have a good night, AK. You have a great night. You're the man, Nick. Keep it going. Thank you so much, the Ghost Who Walks. And guys, like I said, if you want to support the show, the link for the Patreon is in the description below. So definitely click on that. I want a Shang-Chi trailer. Guys, why haven't we gotten one yet? I mean, we need some more. I need some Shang. I can't talk. I need some Shang-Chi in my life. I haven't gotten any. I don't know what's going on with that. So it's a very good point. What's this? That's just my Twitter page. That's awesome. So back to this story though. This is the secondary story of the day. This is the other one here that came out, which is basically Don Cheadle reportedly confirms that War Machine appears in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. What? What did you just do? Okay, so let me see if I can actually find that article. Here it is right here. And there it is. Okay. So we're going to go to, I don't know what website this is. So now I'm going to get freaking spyware, but okay, it's worth it because I'm doing it for the fans. And that's why I do these things. Look at that. What's all that about? Okay. Don Cheadle, who's James Rhodes, is now the longest tenured character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's crazy, isn't it? Has revealed that War Machine will appear in the upcoming Disney Plus series, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. In an interview with Bro Bibles post-credit podcast. The 56 years old. Damn, he looks good for 56. The 56-year-old Academy Award-winning nominee. What the hell is this? Go away. The 56-year-old Academy Award-nominated actor confirmed that Rhodes will show up in the upcoming Disney Plus original, which stars Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson, the Falcon, and Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier. And this is what he had to say. Let's get rid of this. He says, "There's okay, hold on. That's some of the fun of the MCU, that we all get to show up in each other's stories, and there are ways that we're cross-platforming these characters, and they become storylines. Sometimes in the movies, and then sometimes in the movies become storylines in the shows." Cheeto told Bro Bible. It's really fun and interesting, and by all imagination, completely open-ended. What? This can go anywhere. It's great. I can't wait to get in the room with the writers and figure out how all those things connecting Armor Wars to the MCU happen. Rhodey shows up in the Winter Soldier. He says, Rhodey shows up in the Winter Soldier. In the Winter Soldier and Falcon show. So it can be a lot. That is, he basically told them, yeah, I'm going to be in. Oh, there's more. Holy shit, there's more. Okay. He says, the death of Tony Stark, I'm pretty sure will play a role in the series, obviously, where we've been sort of progressing Rhodey, even in the last film, where he's now up again and he's now walking again and he is now mobile again. So as the technology continues to develop and we keep making innovations in the suit, and what happens, I imagine there's going to be another elevation and another way that we're going to keep digging into the part of Rhodey. But really figuring out a way to bridge what's happening in the comic books with what's happening on the screen in the MCU, and how we're going to make these worlds work is really exciting. These worlds work. Guys, there's a lot of juicy, kind of sweaty stuff in there that, oh man, it's going to be, and Armor Wars is going to be fucking cool as well. That's going to be badass. So guys, what do you think about that? What do you think about Armor Wars? Huh? Or even the fact that we're going to see more Rhodey. I think that's really cool. Like, I am thrilled that we're going to see more Rhodey. Bro, Nicotina, I don't want to get your hopes up, but Moon Knight title and tease. Yeah, definitely. I hope we see something from Moon Knight. Definitely. Marvel Studios Wolverine versus Hulk with Hugh Jackman and Mark Ruffalo. Boss, that would be awesome. So freaking awesome. The Chiefs players might have to be, what we could say, quarantine. I hope not. What if Black Widow post-credit scene sets up a Thunderbolts film with General Ross leading as Red Hulk? That would... Fuck! You're killing me now. Around These is Dooms. You're killing me. I'm glad you're here, man. Dude, you gotta be at all these shows. This is how you get the chat going, man. Can't wait for all this MCU stuff. Exactly. MCU is back, and they're back in a big way, and they're coming at us hard. And I love it. I love that they're going hardcore. Massive House of M vibes coming from WandaVision. I still think that this is later going to lead, when we get to Falcon Winter Soldier, or it's going to lead into Hydra Cap. So we'll see kind of how that plays out. But I still think that's kind of the route they're going. And I heard Venom 2 Super Bowl. That's another one, and that's a Sony product too. Sony isn't a part of the Super Bowl, so maybe not. Sony is not at Super Bowl, but that's the point. Yes, that's not going to be there. We've just confirmed it. But no, it's going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I really cannot wait to see how this all kind of plays out. But yeah, man, that's really all I got for today. Like I said, I had some DC news, some Marvel news, WandaVision watch party right here tomorrow, 11:30 p.m. Pacific time. Brian Master of None, Mad Matt Vids, Gavin Cooley, Tyler from Pop Culture Corner, Dawson from Nerdy Many Ways. That's a fistful of nerds. And we're going to be here talking about what's to come in episode 5 of WandaVision. Because now that we've seen the episode where from the outside looking in, now we're going to be able to move back and forth, inside and out, to see where the story is going to take us. And I cannot wait to see how tomorrow plays out. It's going to be so good. Gavin writes, in Iron Man 2, Tony says that it would take 10 years for major countries and companies to make an Iron Man suits. Brilliant writing in Iron Man 2 was in 2010. Armor Wars was announced in 2020. Fuck. Do you think they planned that? I think they did. I think Kevin Feige planned all that. He's too much of a mastermind not to plan that. The barber was cutting their hair when he... I know. Well, we'll see what happens, man. Can't wait. I can't wait either. I can't wait to see the secret war. I can't wait to see the secret character at the end of the show. I don't think it's going to happen at the end of this episode. I think it's going to happen in the last episode is when we're going to see the big reveal. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. We don't know for sure, but we'll see how it plays out. And guys, definitely tune in to the WandaVision watch party. That's tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. Pacific time. It's going to be right here on YouTube for the pre-show. And then we stay on Twitch. We end the stream on YouTube and just stay with Twitch as we watch the episode together. And then we go over, then I restart the stream on YouTube for the post show. But if you follow me on Twitch, you can watch all 3 shows without any interruptions. It's going to be amazing, guys. We're going to have so much fun tomorrow. I cannot wait. KF plans everything. What's that mean? Kentucky Fried Chicken? Well, that's KFC. Kevin Feige, yes, he plans everything. He does. Peace, you the man, Nicotina. Have a good one. All right, Gavin, we'll see you next time. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow for the watch party. End of show means the final episode. What are you talking about? I thought it was 9 episodes. Hold on. How many episodes are there? I think I'm reading this wrong, but let me see. WandaVision episode list. I don't know. How many episodes are WandaVision? I thought it was 9. Is it not 9? Is it only 6? I can't find it. I'm looking right now. I can't really find it. All right, Jason. We'll see you later. Let's see. My DC talk. Yeah, it's 9. Okay, and we're on episode 5. So after this, we got 4 more weeks of it, which is awesome. But remember, when the show concludes, we're going to have Paul from Heavy Spoilers on the show, on the 4 Nerd Show, talking about all kinds of sweaty shit for the MCU and Star Wars. And don't be surprised if there's a chance. I'm going to try to work on it, see what kind of magic I can work out. You never know. But I might try and get Paul to come on the Midnight Run probably one of these weeks before the episode, like kind of like this show right here, where we talk about all the juicy stuff leading up to the next episode of WandaVision, which I think would be really, really cool. One last thing. Let me check something real quick. I just got notified of something. Let's see. Read. What? Okay, so this is an article, comicbook.com. So this is their article on it. Oh, hold on. I clicked on an ad. That sucks. Hold on. There we go. And let me go ahead and share this real quick before we get on out of here. Get on out of here. Which one is it? It's that one. So let's take a look at this real quick. Okay, so here is the article that Caden just sent me, and we'll go bigger screen so you guys can kind of see a little better. And it says here, he says, go to the second paragraph. So it says, though she didn't tell TV Line any specifics, Olsen answered affirmatively when asked if any big character reveals would take place in the upcoming episodes. I'm really excited, Olsen said, of what fans are about to see, before adding the reveal she mentioned has yet to leak. WandaVision creator Jack Schaefer added, there are so many surprises left in store, though the remaining 5 episodes, I encourage all the fans to settle in because there's more coming. Wow, that's nuts. There could be loads of characters that Olsen's talking about. There is still some speculation that Mephisto might be the big bad guy for the series. And one official featurette from Marvel Studios even included some art from Wonder Man. And that's not taking into account the various Easter eggs placed in the show with nods to Whizzer and the Grim Reaper, which I've talked about before. Interestingly enough, WandaVision actor Paul Bettany has teased one scene that being a massive surprise. The actor has gone on the record to share the fact that he was able to work with an actor in the series that he's always wanted to work with. Another one that hasn't leaked as of yet. So that's the thing too. If Paul Bettany is saying that he got to work with an actor that he's always wanted to work with, I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. Wanda is Batman. If Wanda is Batman, then I'm Wonder Woman. Okay, so let's see here. Where was I? So, dude, I would go crazy if it's Hugh Jackman, dude. If it's Hugh Jackman, holy shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Check your Twitter, Andre. God damn it. Hayden, what have you done now? Unless I'm looking at the one you're talking about. Am I looking at it? That's Audio Rodriguez. Yeah. I think that's. I don't see anything else. I think you were talking about the one I just pulled up. So if that's the case, that's awesome. Yeah, no, it looks really good. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see who's going to show up in these next few episodes. Because I think now is the time where they're going to start dropping all kinds of crazy characters. That's good. That's a good point, Dooms. I'm guessing this is the only season. Yeah, this is the only season for WandaVision. After this, it's over. It's just another continuation of the MCU story, which is fucking kick ass. Say so. It's Walter Hamada. Oh, God. No, not Walter. To me, it's Hugh Jackman or Patrick Stewart. And that's what I'm saying is that I really think that Charles Xavier is going to be in this somehow, some way, because he's the only one who's strong enough. The only one who can do this, who can make a difference in this. And that's why I think it's going to be Charles Xavier. But if we get him and Hugh Jackman, holy shit. But if you get a Hugh Jackman, wouldn't that necessarily mean that now you've said that the Fox universe is the universe you're going with when it comes to the X-Men, which I wouldn't have a problem with because they've already established it. So around these dooms, I definitely cry if it's Hugh Jackman. Oh yeah, definitely. I want some Hugh Jackman in my life. I'm gonna look a little more into that too, and start bringing out some ideas about Hugh Jackman. I really think that's a good possibility that we could see Hugh Jackman. That would be the biggest surprise that Kevin Feige would have for us, is to have Hugh freaking Jackman show up as Wolverine. Holy shit. That would leave us pretty speechless. Craziness, guys. I mean, if he shows up, like, holy shit, dude. I mean, like, it's gonna rock like everything. So but it is what it is. So, guys, I want to thank everyone for being here today. Everyone who came into the show on the chat. We had a small chat today. We had a small kind of intimate group with us today, but I'm cool with that. I'm cool with just the group I had today, because you guys kicked massive ass, and we talked some super sweaty predictions for MCU and the MCU and WandaVision, which I'm so excited to see tomorrow. So excited to see it. So excited. And that's all happening tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. Pacific time for the WandaVision watch party right here on the Nicotina Show. On the show. For show. And tomorrow, stay tuned. You're going to have 4 nerds tomorrow over on Zebrafet. We got some big announcements. big announcements that we're going to be making on the show. Don't want to miss that. It's going to be really, really cool, guys. It's Toby Spider-Man pizza time. You know, like I said, you guys, you don't want to miss what we got planned for tomorrow on the Four Nerds. Going to be some really cool stuff. Going to be some surprises as well. It's going to be a lot of fun, so definitely check that out. It's going to be worth it. Definitely worth it. Other than that, man, I mean, that's all I got. I had a great time talking to you guys. One more shout out real quick. One more big time holla to the patrons of the Nicotina Show, Zero Fan, Earning Many Ways, ACS Universe, Gavin Cooley, Gillis15, Ruben K.S. Rivera Jr., and DC Talk with Extended. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and everything that you do. You guys freaking rock. And with that, you guys, I just want to say thank you for being here on the show. I will be back on tomorrow night for the WandaVision watch party. And I'm going to try to do a show Friday night to end the week. And then I'll be back on Monday night for, you guessed it, the midnight run. So, guys, until then, we will see you tomorrow night. And it's going to be a lot of fun. But wait, hold on. Stop the music real quick. Stop that. R2, stop the music real quick. As we leave the show today, I just want to say one thing. Hugh Jackman, I'm back. I'll pay the rent when you fix the door. What? So here's the thing. Do you think we'll get Spider-Man? I don't think so. But I can't wait to see me some Tobey Maguire come Spider-Man 3. We'll see you guys next time.
Wait! Who are you?
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.